Guys, welcome. Oh, it's a brand new podcast here on the
What?
Good Friends Better Rivals channel. Uh, Post whistle, sort of. Well, we do playoff beers together. We seem to
Yes.
like to talk about hockey. It's not playoffs currently.
So,
Uh, one of these uh,
so
one of these fans is going to have maybe a team in the playoffs. The other, it looks quite unlikely. Except if they
Ooh,
go in this heater. If they go in this heater first, let me introduce to my camera right, I guess that's what it is. Screen right.
okay. Screen right.
All the way from parts unknown, Ryan Christensen. Ryan, how are you, pal?
Hey, I'm doing very well. Thanks for again another gonna have another great hockey talk. It's great to get on here with you,
Yep.
and let's just talk
Yeah. This is
Canada's
not
national
it's not a new
pastime.
not a news thing. We might talk about some things that happened, but we aren't reporters. We aren't anything like that. We just like to
Oh no.
bitch about
Nope.
hockey a lot.
That's
If
it.
you're me, because my team has gone from first to worst, setting a sports record. It seems no one, no other club has had such a crappy turnaround ever. So yeah, only a half a season more to go with this, but
Well,
they're only, let's see here,
oh wow.
the Winnipeg Jets. They are only about 10 points out of a playoff spot for half the season, and have won two in a row. They're streaky again. Lose 11 in a row, win every other game
Again,
they have coming
hey,
up.
you know
Maybe
it. That,
put a couple teams to shame. They still not might
that
not catch the Avalanche.
that sounds like a recipe for a great second half of the season.
Yes, yeah, perfect hockey
Perfect
from
hockey.
the Winnipeg Jets of
Wow.
all teams.
Because that's what it's
Uh,
going to take.
yeah. Let's talk in. Let's now. We're gonna go talk about some news going around NHL. And
Yep.
smart. Speaking of the Jets, today Dean Evanson gets fired in Columbus, which makes me laugh. Which makes me
I,
laugh,
I'm
even
just,
though he's a Manitoban too.
I'm just so happy that I don't have to look at that face
Oh, that
behind
face.
a bench. But the face that they got, I don't know if I want to really look at that one either.
Rick Boness.
Oh,
Oh, what?
come on.
Everybody's kindest grandfather.
But what is Columbus doing?
I know exactly what they're doing. They're doing something that the reason why Winnipeg brought him in, get them defensively, structurally sound, and create a better culture. You'd figure with what happened last year, the team would be fairly tight. You wouldn't have to worry about it. But
Well, I mean,
you don't bring in Rick Bonus unless you have a couple of things to do.
but so like I Rick Bonus to me is like that's a left field hire.
See how he
They
retired to spend time with his ailing wife.
but
Yes.
yeah, but they also must have had like you cannot tell me they didn't call Pete DeBoer and ask if he was interested in the
No,
job.
maybe not. Yeah. Well, it's a
Like
you
I don't
want to take over Columbus this year, like with the thing with Rick
oh
Bonus.
no, I know. I think
Right.
Pete DeBoer would have told him no.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Exactly. And then maybe they did call just to touch base.
But still, it's incredible. Like of all the NHL coaches, Rick Bonus.
Yeah.
Wild.
It's incredible. I was literally stunned, and I didn't believe it. I thought it was one of those, those whatever things, those things that are supposed to catch your eye online and stuff
Well,
like that.
sure. Yeah, like a
Clickbait,
meme or something, or clickbait.
clickbait. Guys,
Yeah.
I'm old. I don't know. Like, yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's clickbait, and I've written, and then it's TSN saying the same thing. It's like this is unreal. This is unreal. I'll always, as a Jets fan, I'll always remember it's Hartman going after Ehlers, injuring him in a game in
That's
Minnesota,
right. Yeah.
and at the end of the game, like there's like the game's over, the Jets have already won, blah, 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 just have to finish it out, 40 seconds left or something like that, and he sends out guys like Ryan Reeves and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You
It's
know
like,
damn
what are
right
you
well.
doing? This is
Yeah.
when Adam Lowry stepped in there. I think gave Reeves more than he could handle for sure. And we'll talk about Ryan Reeves again, maybe in a second here.
Mm.
Uh, so yeah, just the coaches going after each other on the benches that day,
Yep.
Evanson and Bonus. And I think Bonus was going on about his Evanson's height, and this is when
Oh,
Evanson's wanting him to come over the
yeah, come over the glass or
that's
whatever.
a
Yeah,
69-year-old man. You know what I mean? Pretty brave of Dean Evanson. So, I think without Dean Evanson is a win for the NHL, and
I think so.
congratulations to Columbus
Oh,
for
yeah,
doing it.
hey,
They had to do something. They were last place in the East after they were so close. Like you didn't
they
do a bad
started.
job of Evanson. It's just they need
No,
someone to give them that push. That
no, it's.
come
But
back.
I also think like some teams in the East have gotten better,
Hmm.
and Columbus just hasn't gotten to that level. Like Columbus by no means are out. They're
No,
just no, because that East it's wide open.
everybody in the East is
So
right there.
that's it.
Yeah,
It's
there's
just
seven
obviously
points out.
like and I don't have a problem with them doing what they did to to kind of say, okay, you know what, let's try to kickstart something going forward.
Yeah, the rare coaching change in the NHL this year.
Well, hey, that got my like I had Minnesota's coach being fired first, but
Yeah, he's
you know what?
changed. That
I'm
team's
not.
turned it
But
around. They've done
that
pretty
team's
good.
turning around very, very, very well. And
There's
I'm
another
just
coach that maybe had a good team last year, and that's gone. But he's not going
well,
to get
I
changed. He's
didn't.
not how this organization works.
No, but still, I mean, it could be up for
Unless,
discussion.
yeah, unless if it comes down to Chevy or O'Neill, I guess you can guess which one
Yeah,
Chevy's going to take.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Let's go move on from Columbus, the last place team. We're going to just talking briefly about another last place team. Enough last place team talk. I just wanted to know. I just wrote this down real quick for
Mhm.
notes. What is more impressive? McDavid's 18 game point streak he's currently on,
Okay,
or that Winnipeg Jets fourth liner Cole Kepke has a 3 game point streak going on?
I'd almost have to go with the Winnipeg Jet
Yeah, like that
because
3 points might put him halfway up the standings or
because
whatever for the Justice for the stats.
I don't know about you, but do you expect McDavid to get a point every night?
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. He's
Like,
decided to score goals again
oh,
too.
well, he's like he even said like I was told to shoot the puck more, so
Hmm.
that's what I'm doing this year, and it's
Yep.
like it's about damn time.
Yeah. Took him long enough to realize it.
It did, yeah, absolutely, it did, but I think it's to the point now where, like, I mean, besides McKinnon getting 4 points every damn game, the like McDavid
McDavid's
is
right up
just.
there with him now, though.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
McDavid is ahead of him, isn't he?
Oh, I think they're tied for points,
They're tied.
and
Okay,
because McKinnon has more goals, it's going to go to
goalie.
McKinnon.
Yeah, he sways.
Yep.
But still, like, I mean, you know what, like McDavid is finally doing what I think a lot of us have asked him to do for the last however many years. Stop being unselfish and be selfish.
Yep.
And it's you know what? It's
When you have
looking
a
great.
guy that could win games by himself,
Oh, it's
basically, like it's
ridiculous.
the NBA model. You can win games by himself. Just try and win the game by yourself. You can go back. Like, look who's behind him. You got Leon
Dice.
Draisaitl
Oh
sitting
yeah.
there. Yeah,
Oh
his
no,
only
it's
has 63
ridiculous.
points this year.
No, yeah, only yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
it.
down year. But in the same token, like Edmonton aren't running away with anything.
No, they still have to catch
So
Vegas. That whole that's a bit of weird. The West has been weird.
it's like
Three the top heavy 3 teams in the Central
well, that's different. Like those.
that could lead every division. Like Minnesota
Oh,
could
I
lead
mean,
every
oh
other
yeah,
division,
because
but
I think is
Vegas
Minnesota.
only has 4 more wins than the Jets.
Oh, that Pacific division has been very very mid this
Yeah,
year. Like
but teams can take
Vegas
advantage.
hasn't
Like
been
look at San Jose, he's taking advantage.
wow.
Take advantage.
And you know what? We could talk about them.
We'll talk about them a bit.
They've got a great young team
Wow.
and an even
Well,
better
a great
young superstar
yeah.
coming up.
He's the real deal. He's the real deal. Let's wait a minute before we talk about that. Just trying
Okay.
to move from east to west here. I think I want to just drop in on Detroit. I'm not a big Red
Wow.
Wings fan. I hate them. But
They're-
stats aside from these, like like their face-off percentage is top 10. Like I think it's 10.
It's 10.
Every other offensive or defensive stat, they're mid.
Yeah.
13th, 16th,
Yeah.
19th. They're not like a fantastic
No.
hockey team, but they lead a competitive division right now. They're better than Tampa. Florida, who's had the
Well, Florida's been,
injuries,
yeah,
but also just
Florida, I think,
maybe
is
a
a
little
team.
tired. Maybe a little tired.
Yeah, and what I think, yeah, especially a certain goaltender that's not a spry chicken anymore is
It's
probably
incredible.
really tired.
Florida has 49 points, but Bobrovsky, I think, still has 18 wins on the
I know.
year. So,
it's, uh,
yeah,
it's
he's pretty
again,
good.
it's hard to fathom,
Yeah.
like especially that much hockey being played.
Toronto hasn't been good. Let's see. Austin Matthews is out. Let's see how they do.
Yeah,
Boston much better than last year. Buffalo, an incredible what was it 8 game winning streak.
oh, it
They're
was.
in, they're in a playoff spot right now. They're in a wild card spot, which is bananas. It won't
It's
last. It won't
no,
last.
no. It's no.
They're
There's
Buffalo.
there's a couple teams I think that are gonna come back down to more of their expectation or back to earth, whatever you want to call it. Buffalo, I believe, is one of those teams.
Yeah,
I do really like what Montreal is doing. I think they're doing good stuff. I think that they'll be there. I'm not going to say that they're going to be one of those teams that's going to be probably, it's going to come down to the last couple games of the season for like a team like Montreal, I believe.
like, are you surprised about how well Marty St. Louis is doing as a coach? Usually, with star players, usually don't take going behind the bench. You can remember when Gretz went
No,
behind the bench
but
in Phoenix.
oh yeah, but I also think Marty St. Louis and Montreal is it's just
Yeah,
it's a perfect mesh because he is a French Canadian
yeah, he's
coach.
francophone for sure. For number
So
one,
I mean, so he doesn't have the Montreal media or fans on him about, oh, this and this. You
you
can't
have
speak
you
English.
have to be
You
French
can't
there,
speak French. Yeah,
or you have to be like I think even Pat Burns was able to speak. He was a cop in Montreal for God's sake, so you'd imagine
yeah.
he'd be able to speak French. So yeah, you have to speak French
You
in
have to be able
Montreal.
to.
Yeah,
Apparently, the GM doesn't, but the head coach definitely has to.
I wonder if he ever moved up or if he's still living in New York. That'd be funny.
Oh,
I'm,
I
I'm
don't know.
you gotta move to Montreal if you're working there. There's Schwartz's Deli. Just go eat there all the time.
That's it.
Barbie Barn. I wonder if
But
that's
I also think Montreal has found a future number one goalie in Fowler.
yeah.
I think he's going to be very good going forward.
They got good young pieces and some veteran presence there. Even guys like Cole Caulfield and stuff like that is considered like a veteran
Mhm.
now.
No, he is
Defense
now.
is
Yes.
shaping up. Line A's not even in the lineup. Hurt again.
Yep.
Like Patty Line, they just can't get it together. It's terrible.
No,
I
it's
wish something. Yeah, the one guy you wish that can start contributing and just there's always something pushing him back and sucks to be Patty Line. But a couple of things more about Detroit before we move on.
okay.
I'm just like with Toronto
Mhm.
had the patience with the Shanna plan, maybe to a detriment. And Detroit's not getting any number one guys and stuff like that.
No.
But you're seeing like the picks he's making starting to hit. Lucas Raymond, I think, is leading the team in scoring. Of course, Maurice Sider is doing so well.
Yeah.
But he's also not trading away the guys that he inherited, the younger guys.
No, he's
And
not.
they're, yeah. And like Dylan Larkin, there's so much talk about, especially early in he was winning those fastest skater competitions and stuff like that.
Oh,
And he's having
absolutely.
a
Yeah.
down year. People asking about Dylan Larkin. Dylan Larkin, they hold on, and it seems to be working out for them. The Alex DeBrincat trade again, something that's just worked out that Eisman did. Good for him. Even bringing in Patty Kane. Patty Kane has 27 points in 31 games this year.
Oh no, Patty Kane's been, for what they've brought him in for in Detroit, he's been absolutely, he's been a beauty. He's been perfect there.
Yeah,
He's not asked to do too much. He's just asked to go out there and be Patty Kane,
contribute.
contribute.
Yeah, he doesn't
And
have to be the star Patty Kane. He can be the
no,
you know
and I think is Patty Kane 1 point behind Medano now for the all-time scoring record for an American-born player?
You know what? He may be.
I think
Yeah,
he's right there. Like with he's right. Like he's going to break it this year.
yeah. He's beaten Medano in Stanley Cups. I know
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
It's already,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's pretty easy. But yeah, no, like I said, Detroit again, but it's also taken these players 3, 4, 5 years to come
yeah.
into their own.
Yep. And
Like
then credit to the more credit to the Red Wings organization just being patient with Eiserman
yeah,
because I've said on playoff beers many times, what is he gonna have to do to get fired? And now they're starting to reap benefits
yeah,
of it.
yeah.
So, but
So
we're only halfway through the season. Let's see how
well,
Detroit actually
that's right.
finishes.
That's right. That's right.
So let's move on a little bit. We've talked too much about the stinking Red Wings. Let's talk about another bad team, New Jersey. I mean, well, Detroit's good. So 9-0 loss to your Islanders. It's the worst statistical
Statistic.
start in goaltending history for Markstrom. Interesting that the guy on the bench for the opposing team was Patty Roy after what?
After his Detroit debacle.
Yeah, yes, and never playing for that club again and stuff like saying it right from the bench. Famous stuff. Jersey have like on paper, they have a good team, a lot like the Jets. Just nothing's clicking. Look at Shelton Keefe, gonna be in trouble. They're talking now about starting to look if there's a home for Dougie Hamilton.
I heard Dougie
Maybe when
Hamilton's not happy.
yeah, when you healthy scratch somebody, that's worked his way back from injury and stuff like that. It's not ever a good luck. Plus, the guy is making $9 million
Oh,
a year.
that's exactly what I was going to say. Is like you're healthy scratching a $9 million defenseman.
The craziest thing is
There's problems.
he's a 32-year-old man, so he's been around a long time.
Yep,
How did I never know that he was like 6'6"?
he's
He's
a
a
big,
big dude.
but I think his height deceives because he's lanky. Like he's not like a big like a big
Yeah,
presence.
yeah,
He's more of the 6'6" lankier type, which is 6'6" is still 6'6".
yeah. Like yeah, he's 6'6". That's something you can't coach, as
No, but
as famously always
but
said.
I think he's 6'6". I think he's only like 200 and maybe not even 200 pounds. Like he's
I think they said he was 230 on the score. Maybe that's why he's
230.
not.
Wow.
Maybe that's why his production's gone to shits.
Well,
He's way too nifty.
maybe
Like
that's why he can't skate the way he did.
get to trimming. Get to you know what? Lay off a burger. Only
Exactly.
go for chicken.
Like
Like I'm one to talk.
what's good in New Jersey like to eat? Like what, barbecue? I don't think New Jersey is barbecue.
Mm-mm. They got pasta.
So
Maybe that's fun.
oh, he probably eating those Coney Island burger or
Oh, yeah,
dogs.
they got the dogs.
Coney Island dogs.
That's
He's
true.
on the dog diet.
So, a couple of suggestions the score made for where he could end up. One was Calgary, which he could just throw out. He isn't going back to Calgary.
I can't. No,
He's not going to go back because he has that 10 team.
he's got a 10 team.
He
Yeah.
had to be flexible. I don't see him go back to Calgary. Plus, at 32 years old, you want to revert. You want to go to a team in Calgary that is close to as bad as like Winnipeg is right now. I don't think.
Well, no, I don't think so.
Let's scratch that. Nashville is another one they suggested. I
Mm,
think they've done too many reaches on veteran
I,
players and
I
giving them a massive amount of money, though.
I
But
don't know.
Stamkos is better this year.
I don't know if Barry Trotz is that. I don't know what the word is. It's not a good word
Nashville's
to do that
competing at least this
because
year.
I think Nashville one of the oldest teams in the league.
Maybe I know who the oldest is.
Hmm, and not good.
Not good. Yeah. So yeah, and also $9 million. They're saying, oh well, of course New Jersey would have to eat some of that contract. It's like yeah, but with Nashville you'd have to eat a lot. San Jose seems to make a lot of sense.
That would
Uh,
actually, I could see San Jose, but
yeah,
like they have the assets to do it.
Yep. And they
But
like I
I just don't
look at
know.
their their right side. It doesn't seem to like where would you probably be first or second there. You'd have all kinds of cap space. They had to take on Carey Price's dead contract just to meet the salary cap floor this year. This is how crazy San Jose has turned things around. Um, the only other club I could see maybe trying to fit him in would be Utah, who doesn't who could use another right-handed defenseman. And they got John Marino there, who's on 20 points, which is
Yeah.
fine, but also Nick DeSimone and Sean Persy and stuff like that. So nothing major there, but they have $12 million in space right
Yeah.
now.
So from talking at with my guys at work today, they're my chums. One of them is a diehard Leaf fan, and of course, you know what
It's
happens
my
with
whole
yeah,
family.
yeah. Talking about Dougie Hamilton to the Leafs, and the
Of
Leafs,
course, every name is going
and
to the Leafs.
and and
How do they
and
afford it?
and Morgan Riley is going to just waive his no movement clause and go
To go to
there.
New Jersey.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, because he wants to
So you can
reunite
hang out
with
with Sheldon
Sheldon
Keefe.
Keefe. Yep.
Yeah, and they can both, he can help him move as soon as he gets fired here in a couple of weeks.
Anyways, I said you're nuts.
Yeah.
You
That's
the
Pete DeBoer go to New Jersey.
yeah,
There's talent
possible.
there. Yep. There's talent there, more talent than this deserves. Also, pretty funny that they were booing Luke Hughes.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Yeah. Turning on themselves. Gotta like it.
Yeah. Welcome to
And
New Jersey.
they actually lost the game to the Winnipeg Jets 2026.
Hey,
It was not a great game.
it was
Winnipeg,
no.
Winnipeg does not defend the front of its net well, and that really showed up. So yeah, that was the Jets lost, beat their 11-game losing streak finally against LA,
Oh, there you go.
a team they don't usually beat. They still have 5-1, 4-3. Like I say, they're on a heater. These guys are playoff bound, and they're not going to take any prisoners. You know what I mean?
You keep telling yourself
It's
that, Snark.
it's the St. Louis Arc. It's the St. Louis Arc
You
once again.
you keep wishing it into reality. It might happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. All right.
No.
I just like to make myself feel better so I don't cry myself to sleep again.
Again.
All right, let's talk about San Jose. Now they're in a playoff spot, and of course that kid.
Wow.
Certainly not in a sophomore slump. Macklin Celebrini.
Wow. What a special talent.
Yeah, he's 46 assists this year, 70 points.
It's crazy.
An Olympian. What are you gonna do? You couldn't keep him off him. That's something we were talking about before, and we're gonna get a little bit into Olympic stuff because we're gonna have another show before the Olympics, that's for sure, and we'll get a little deeper into the things that were happening there. But this roster in San Jose, did you even know that Jeff Skinner is a San Jose Shark?
I did not know that.
Yeah. I'm looking at the lineup and I'm like, what?
I didn't even know Jeff Skinner was still in the league, to be perfectly honest with you.
Well, you're stuck out in San Jose. You don't get to somehow. Remember when they first came in? True. I remember those first couple years. San Jose's coming in with the teal. I remember going to see, I believe it was an exhibition match. I think maybe their first or second year or something like that. And so many people going to the Winnipeg Arena wearing those teal Shark jerseys.
Oh yeah.
What is happening? Of course, I'm wearing something.
Yeah, I was going to say like that's not Winnipeg.
Not affiliated. Oh no, I will wear jerseys are for winners. I have said it before on our sister podcast, Starting 11, right here on the Good Friends Better Rival channel, part of the Let's Get Ready Network. Tuesdays live, 7:00 Central, just like this. Now,
that's how you plug it, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. So, I was thinking about wearing it just because they had won the 2 in a row, but you don't wear a jersey for the worst team in the league.
No.
You can put the shrine up. Maybe if you pray to Jenny Svechnikov hard enough, we'll get into the playoffs here. So, Ryan Reeves It's a San Jose Shark. Toronto traded him over there.
He is.
He has, I think, officially now lost his belt. I don't think he can go around ever saying that he's the champ in the league anymore. I don't think he's been able to say that for a few years.
No.
But he certainly got his bell rung, if not concussed, against Mathieu Olivier from Columbus.
Oh yeah.
You can't. How does yeah? How do they keep Matthew Olivier in Columbus at this time? And some team's going to want him for
Oh,
toughness.
I guarantee.
How
Like,
much? What are they going to get for a guy who plays what 8 minutes a night?
well, come
Crazy.
yeah. Like he's probably going to be one of the most sought after trade commodities come trade deadline for these teams. But again, I mean,
You have to be careful. You have to. The only thing I could say, you have to be so careful with them come playoffs.
yes. Well, yeah,
So
because
for
like
a
you said,
push team, for a push team that needs something,
sure.
get him in there just for a spark. You know what I mean?
Or if you got a young team that's right there,
Yeah.
you bring him in, and and he comes in, and but that's the one thing I don't like about the game anymore.
Hmm.
You can't hit anybody
Yeah.
without getting jumped.
Yeah, they have to start they have to look at that and just start
Like,
handing
I'm
out
sorry, but like as far as we're still playing in a physical league.
yeah,
So someone gets rocked, that's fine. Like, as long as
they,
it's clean.
they
I
have a penalty for it. They just
but
don't call it.
but that's right. But even if the hit is clean, I'm sorry. You shouldn't be going in and jumping somebody to fight this person because he hit the person clean.
Yeah.
Like,
And
tell your team.
how it became like I watch lots of games from the 80s and 90s still. That's a good thing. But
Oh
find them.
yeah,
People get hit, you just carry on.
you move. Yeah, you play the game.
If you hit dirty, it's different.
100%.
gets that.
That I understand.
Like a hit
That-
from behind into the boards. That's
oh,
something
that's
you
it.
gotta-
That's it. Yeah. Like if you're
but like a
like a
an
perfectly
open ice,
clean
an
hit.
open ice check.
Oh,
Get over yourselves.
that's because but that's what they want. They want that taken out of the game, and it's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad because that is hockey.
Yep.
But again, like, I mean, that's again, I just I cannot
Like,
stand the
you
fact.
shouldn't have to fight for giving a hip check. It's
I mean,
also-
you give a perfectly clean check. Shoulder down, don't leave your feet, open ice, and next thing you know, what now you got a dipsy doodle around because you're pretty much guaranteed two or three people are going to jump you.
Somebody else has to fight for you because that's
Well,
that's the code.
some goon's going to come in and fight you just because. It's like, give me a break.
Yep. It's terrible stuff. All right. Well, it's not going to fix itself this year.
No.
Just enforce the damn.
Well, that's it.
instigating rule.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, right? Yeah,
Make it 2-10.
NHL needs to do a better job at that. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, clean up this just jumping stuff. You know, and give more penalties. That's what these guys want. They want more penalties for more offense. Call it when you see it.
As far as I'm concerned, if somebody jumps somebody to start to instigate a fight,
Yeah.
that's an automatic game misconduct right off the hop.
Yep.
And if you do it more than once,
Ooh.
you're gonna get suspensions.
I like the 2-10 about it, like the instigating,
No.
and then if you do it twice,
Okay.
and then if you collect them, it'd be like in sports or whatever they do it for diving if you have enough for whatever you're.
Yeah, like in basketball,
and then you get suspended. So
like in basketball, if you have so many technical fouls or
right. Yep.
personal or what technicals, then you're suspended a game.
Blueprint's there. It's there to follow. Just do it. It makes make the game a lot more fun and better to watch, and wouldn't have to deal with any baloney like that. Anything you wanted to talk about before we jump into some World Junior talk?
No, I think we're going to leave the Ottawa Senator stuff alone. We're not going there. Like,
how about this? How about this? Yeah, we won't go into what.
Obviously, what's going on there is terrible. Yeah. It's like if it is just trolls, I will say all I can say is people grow the fuck up.
Yeah, Those are probably the same guys that were saying the same thing about Connor Bedard's mom and stuff like that. So
Oh
those
God,
kind of
yeah.
things, yeah, just ridiculous stuff. I would wanted
It's
to say, I did want to say, and I wanted to get your opinion on this because I haven't talked to you about it. Logan Stanley and Junior Kachuk get into it along the boards. Kachuk starts picking him up, trying to pick up his leg, push him. He's holding onto a stick. He's grabbing him.
yeah,
Stanley pops him one, and Kachuk goes
just great.
crazy,
Oh
like
yeah,
goes right under Mom's skirt. Oh, how could this happen? How could this happen? How do you suspend Stanley for a game after doing all? And what is the ref doing? The ref didn't call anything on
no,
Kachuk until he started fucking complaining so bad
it's it was
because the 10 minute is gone.
it was comical
Yeah.
because Kachuk is this big tough guy that persona. I'm
Well,
6'4",
well, there's
220.
there's something wrong with his hands, so he can't fight.
Oh, that's right.
People
Yeah, yeah.
know that. People know that, so don't play. And if
But
or don't try and pick up a guy who's 6'7".
well, I was going to say like
Big.
Logan Stanley is like he's a big boy.
You stay.
Like, and there's nothing wrong. Like, I don't have a problem with Kachuk doing what he did or
Nope.
trying to do what he did.
Sure.
But don't sit there and all of a sudden you get a punch and then you think it's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
yeah
they keep saying the word sucker punch,
like
because he was looking right trying to get the ref's attention to do something. I
yeah
was like, come on,
yeah.
whatever.
Oh, I'm gonna meet you at the oak tree at 3 o'clock after school. Like, shut up,
I'm sure
grow
Logan
up,
Stanley'd have
grow
no
up.
problem.
Oh, Logan Stanley be like, yeah, okay, well, which oak tree?
Yeah, I'll meet you at the one 15 feet closer, dummy.
Exactly.
All right.
Like I don't know. That's just I don't know. I honestly now we'll get into it when we talk the Olympics, but I think the U.S. are going to be a shell of a team they were in the Four Nations.
There's they may go with a different starting goalie considering how a certain other one has been playing this year. Maybe it's still because he's been hurt. Maybe it's because, as I said, the defense just isn't clearing the front of the net for him. But what are you gonna
No,
do?
no,
We'll see. We'll see what
no,
happens.
your team is it's hurting.
Ugh. Yeah. Don't, you know who else is hurting me? I'm hurting.
Oh,
Right.
there.
I'm hurting every day. All right.
Okay,
Speaking of hurting. Speaking of hurting.
this is not post therapy. It's post whistle.
Oh,
Let's
that's
go.
true. Uh, So, World Juniors, good news for Canadian World Juniors fans.
What they
Their
got they
their,
medaled?
their medal drought's over. Bad news, it's bronze.
Well, to be perfect, like I mean, the World Juniors. I did you like everybody thought Canada was the favorite.
I
No,
think that every year.
but then all of a sudden it's like the like everybody thought the U.S. was favorite.
Yeah.
That's the one. Sweden every year goes under the radar, and I mean, and I get it. Like for years, like Sweden's always been the third best team or the fourth best because them and Finland most of the time are jockeying.
With a certain country not being able to participate, sure.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
But yet it's always
Because
U.S.
they're
Canada
bastards.
because they're bastards. But it would actually make the hockey tournament much better.
Oh, sure. You always want the best players at these things, and
That's right. That's right.
keep them out because someone has a maniacal moron running their country. But what are you gonna do?
100%. What can you do? Yeah, this is not. We're not talking politics here. It's not a political show.
Nope.
So, but yeah, no, it's like Sweden, like to me going into to this tournament, Sweden was the best team coming in. Just like the kids that they have, the goaltending. I know that like Canada beat them in one of those pre-tournament
Yeah,
games
yeah.
or whatever.
Which means nothing.
Means nothing. But again, like Canada for the last few years has not given me the warm and fuzzies
No.
with the team.
This is something I wanted to talk about with Canada, and
Like
it's just this
it's it
absolute sense of entitlement from top down.
yeah.
It's like hockey is a problem. It has a problem in Canada. It's way too goddamn expensive.
Oh,
Like
100%. Oh, yeah.
there's no boot. Some guy that's worked his way all the way up.
No.
To having to work two jobs or whatever to make his way, like
Oh,
as a
no,
kid
no.
to get it. There's nothing like that. All these kids
No,
have
if if you look at their parents are
well-to-do parents that were
yeah.
able to pay for all the coaching, all the extra skating days, all the trips with their clubs and stuff like
Well,
that. This is
just
not a cheap sport,
just to
even at a
go.
low level.
Oh, like even house league hockey. Like I think it's about $500 just for registration
Yeah,
for
something
for
like that.
house league,
Hmm.
and then all of a sudden on top of that you have equipment. And then you have
Rink
your
fees.
time, rink
Yeah.
fees, and all that. So like it's just, and then these parents there that put their kids into like the double A's, the triple A
Hmm.
programs. You're looking at thousands and thousands and thousands and
Tens of
thousands
thousands of
of
dollars
dollars, and that's just for
a
them to
year.
be in there.
Yeah.
That's yeah, it's almost like an initiation fee,
Hmm. Yeah.
and then all
And
of a sudden,
and the equipment
and,
just going crazy.
and
You
then you
know
got to
why?
buy, because all the equipment has to be the same. It has to match. Has to be this. Has to be that. And then
No
oh
kid should have a $450 hockey stick.
well, that was my next point. And then all of a sudden you don't have just one, but you probably have three or four.
You need more than one, especially
So
because they're snapping half if you just put a little bit of pressure on it.
so I'm sitting there thinking to myself, oh my lord, like one paycheck is for four hockey sticks.
Yeah.
Like no wonder why these parents and can't afford to put their like. And I'm not saying like competitive hockey could be whatever you want competitive hockey to be.
Sure.
Like if your child just wants to be out there playing house league, having fun, all the power to them.
Yep. Great.
Yeah, if your child wants to be a little bit more competitive and try the rep system or whatever, perfect, good on them. But like again, I don't know too many parents that have their kids in these that are well or that aren't well off.
Right. You need to be well off. Like, let's just say, like Canada has, like you could say, a fundamental problem with goaltending.
Well, sure.
You look through the like even at these World Juniors, Jack Ivankovic, he
Ivankovic,
did
yeah.
not so bad. He had a 918 and a 235, but like his backup there, Carter George, who also played like three
But
games or four games, as
Carter,
a
yeah,
325 and an 886, and this is his
yeah,
best that Canada can do.
yeah, because well, Carter George wasn't the Carter George was the starter.
Yeah,
That
he had
Ivankovic,
four and Ivankovic did three. Sorry.
yeah, and that's the thing they said. So apparently, this Carter George works better when he has more shots. Then this Ivankovic works better when he has less shots. So that's why they distributed the way they did. But I'm like, I'm sorry, but where is the number one?
Yeah, it's expensive to be a goaltender.
Oh, it's
Like
terrible.
you think about just playing a forward and how much you have to pay for your stuff. Goaltending is almost twice as expensive just
Well,
for the stuff.
well, I've heard parents that their child has expressed interest in goaltending, and they've said
Can't.
no, we can't, we just can't afford the equipment.
Yeah. Maybe take some money from these guys running Hockey Canada because I think they're doing pretty well. And start
Or
putting into youth stuff where they can actually afford pads.
well, yeah, exactly, yeah, and yeah, like and not the old brownish yellow rolling pads or whatever we had back
Like
in
the
the day.
stuff you wore in street hockey.
Oh Christ! And then you had a big lamb coat as your chest protector.
Sure.
Like just great. Like now it's all state of the art, sleek. Like it's just it's incredible the
Yeah.
price.
Remember in the 90s when they used to have goalie pads that would go up way past their thighs and stuff like that? It would
Oh, it was
basically
great.
be
Oh yeah,
two and
it
a
makes
half
it.
feet weight. At least they slimmed all that stuff down.
Yeah, sure. I get that, but still, like no, like just make it more affordable for families to get their young kids into hockey.
Yeah. Okay, so coaching this mess, you have one of your all-time favorites there, in Dale Hunter.
Oh, what a piece of garbage.
I, they just
He's
took
not he's
they
not a
took the
bad coach.
personality of the. He's a good
He's not a bad coach.
OHL coach because he owns
Yes.
the team.
Oh yeah. True enough.
Yeah, they definitely take on his personality here. They played like brats, even leading up. The guy they have captaining this thing, Porter Malone, scores an empty net goal in one of those again exhibition games against the
Mm.
Jets, and pats a guy on the back on his way through and stuff like that. He skated over center ice, made contact with the guy, but this is the captain of your squad. And then after they get beat, doesn't even lead the team out for handshakes and stuff
Like
like that.
yeah,
So
I didn't
this is the
agree.
kind. This is who your captain was.
See, to me, the captain should have been McKenna.
Yeah,
He has to be your captain. He's your best player. Like, and I get it. I mean, you don't, not your best player might is not always your captain. I understand that.
yeah. It shouldn't be the most popular guy because
But
these kids are
no,
like 17, 18 years old.
no, but still, like, I mean, if you look at what McKenna did, he should have been like, I know he was an alternate, and that's fine and
Yeah.
dandy. But he should have been your captain. This and whatever
You have to
Porter.
be a little disappointed with him at the end of the Czech match, though. The Czechia match.
Well, sure.
Yeah, was getting the 10-minute misconduct and
Yeah, yeah, that was it was a lapse. It
yeah,
was a lapse
yeah,
of judgment. It
yeah.
was
And just show he
it's
just
it,
turned 18. He's been
it,
18 for 2 weeks.
it's a young man who let his emotions get the better of him.
Yeah,
And you know what? You're gonna get that, but this is where, like, being a projected first overall pick next year in that, which he pretty much, like, if you look at what he's done in Penn State, it hasn't been great.
no,
Like what he's done when he's gone to the U.S. collegiate level. He's not a rock star or a superstar
no.
there.
He goes in and he's the youngest guy.
Yeah, that's right. So I
Yeah,
mean,
and he doesn't have the talent of say like Austin Matthews and stuff like that when he was a kid and he was like
well,
going
no, 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 no.
overseas and playing in Europe.
Oh no, no. I don't think he could go over to like the Swiss league and play in a men's league
He
and
doesn't have to now. They pay him to play in the NCAA, which is crazy.
that's true. Welcome to NIL.
Yeah, stupid, so stupid. I wonder how long that's going to last. Michael Hayes, the Montreal pick,
Yeah.
leads the team in scoring,
Yeah.
and Dale Hunter leaves them off the top three best forwards or best players for Team
Best
Canada
player. Yeah, I know. It's
because he left the OHL to go play for Michigan State.
for Michigan State. Yeah, I don't.
What
It's
Team
I
Canada needs a dedicated hockey coach. They need dedicated like they have like the executives are all set up, but
oh
they
yeah.
throw in a head coach. Just keep it away from the politics of the OHL. Keep it away from the politics of NCAA.
Well,
You
yeah,
know
no,
what I mean?
absolutely.
Just have a dedicated guy.
Well,
There's
that would
plenty of coaches.
but you have to have a coach that's willing to do that.
Yeah, we'll pay him enough.
That's yeah.
Like Hockey Canada isn't broke.
No,
Yeah, not when you have
no,
to
no.
pay so much for just getting like sign like fees, like ridiculous. $15,000, $17,000 a year
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least or
No, I
more.
get it. I get it. Yeah,
Ridiculous.
yeah. They have all the means to do it. It's
Yeah,
just do it.
yeah. So a couple other names I just wrote down. Tasia Ginla looked okay.
Yeah. Okay.
He's gonna go to Utah now, I think, right? Tasia Ginla, is that where he's going?
Yep.
He got traded there. It's nice to see like his dad around there. He is not his dad's style player.
No,
That's for
no,
sure.
no.
They're two very different types.
No.
Also, just wanted to think of what you thought about Keyshawn Aitchison, your other number one pick
Honestly,
or first round pick, I should say.
first
not
round
number
pick. Yeah. Honestly, I don't. I think he was just there. He
one.
was okay.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was
there. Like I think that what's his name there, Pareka there.
Yeah,
Zane Pareka.
yeah.
Yeah, he's talent. Like he's got a skill set.
But and this is what I'm thinking. You see this guy and stuff like that, and again getting a problem with the mouth. Like going on about
Yeah.
how and he hasn't even taken the skate in with the NHL. He starts going on about how NHLers are robots and
Oh, I know.
they don't have any
Yeah.
personalities at
Yeah,
all.
yeah. No emotional personality.
So so the Calgary players won got a little pissed, and so did the guys that actually run the squad because they called him up and said, "You better goddamn apologize for what you just said."
I don't have a problem with that. Like that, but that's the thing though. Like that's the society. That's the kids nowadays.
Yes. Uh, he's going to get there and he's going to do the exact same thing. They've got
Well,
PR guys that tell you how to work as an
that's the thing.
NHL. Like
That's the
we
thing.
don't need more Kachucks. We don't need more Roenick.
No,
Roenick was great. Roenick was just
Ronick
Roenick.
was awesome.
Everybody else is just kind of following what he did.
That's right.
Yeah, you're not gonna get. You're like, sorry, Zane, you're not gonna be the next like Don Cherry or something like that. The
Oh,
guy, whatever.
no, no,
Uh,
no one ever will
uh,
be.
so he sets the tournament record for points as a
From a
defense. Now,
yes, he did.
yeah, for the single tournament,
For yeah,
yeah, he beat Alex Petrangelo and a former Leaf, I think former Islander Brian McCabe.
Brian McCabe. That's correct.
Yeah, they each had 12. The guy who had 11, Olin Zellweger. So, will he be Petrangelo or Zellweger?
Yeah.
We will find out.
Oh, and in Calgary, who knows?
Yeah, who knows? That's something they can, they need a puck moving defenseman there.
Well, they're gonna. Yeah, I think
They
they're
need it
gonna.
more than they need a Dougie Hamilton.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think they're gonna. I think Calgary's gonna be a fire sale there soon.
They got to do something. Like now they're talking about Nazem Kadri. Oh yeah, like
Yeah,
I'm happy
I'm
here,
happy,
but if
but
if I have to go somewhere else, I have to go somewhere else. It's
yeah,
like nobody
if,
wanted you. No one's going to want you now that you're older and still have that contract.
true enough. Good point.
The Calgary has to hold on to cash
But
if they
they're
get rid of
oh
them.
yeah,
But
but
they have
the
so many
good.
other. They have like Rasmus
But
Anderson. They have so many others. Blake Anderson. They have so many others that
no,
Blake Coleman is.
there'll be somebody who will want Kadri services.
Yeah, he serves a purpose. But as you know, in Toronto, or when he was in Toronto, that
Oh,
purpose could be very bad,
especially in the playoffs.
especially in the playoffs when you run somebody from behind who's in
Yeah,
the points.
and then you wonder why
Again,
you
again.
wonder why you get 5 games. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to talk about, well, yeah, Sweden, I guess we should say the
Well,
winners, of course. Now,
Sweden were the toast of the tournament. Like they were they were the belle of the ball. They just from like their I can't remember what their big gun's last name is, but he was just phenomenal.
mhm.
Like
I,
just phenomenal.
I don't cheer for Canada at the World Juniors usually, unless they have a jet. Usually, I'm just cheering for the Jets that are there. I could care less about the World Juniors.
Yeah.
I think it's a very good job of marketing by TSN. I think it ruins kids' careers before they
Oh,
could even
100%.
start. I don't. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it at all. It
Oh
seems to
no.
benefit, of course, the European guys who don't have the pressure that Canadian and to a lesser extent Americans.
That's right. No, 100%.
That being said, two Jets on the Swedish team. One being Anton Frey, who was looks like he was quarterbacking their power play. He's still playing
Yeah.
over in the Swedish Elite League.
Yeah.
We'll see how he does when he comes to Manitoba because he isn't making the squad right away. And then Sasha Bomedy
Yeah. That's another name. Yeah.
was, I think, very good, but another puck moving defenseman and something that I'm concerned about for the Jets.
But
How is he going to clear a net? You got to clear a net.
sure enough.
You can't just do one thing.
No,
And
no.
like we
No,
already
and
had one of those called Ville Heinola, and we put him even on waivers and nobody would pick him up. We have him stashed at the Moose, and
that's
he was
true.
a number first round pick, a guy who came over with the draft pick for the Trouba chain.
Yeah.
So Sasha Boudin did win the game that had the tournament winning goal. So there you
There
go.
you go.
There's perhaps
There's
hope
there's
on the
hope.
blue line coming.
There you go. Episode 4, A New Hope.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. Yeah. Who's Vader? Probably.
That
Someone head off.
Scott O'Neill.
Oh, he's a. Oh, now I am the master. Okay, you want to talk Olympics? Just maybe
Yeah,
just a
just
couple of
quick.
snubs, perhaps. Like we know who's on the team. Still think it's weird that Tom Wilson is there for Canada.
Do you?
Yeah,
I
it's just gonna be like a whistle magnet. When he's there, they're gonna be watching him. They
I
already
don't know.
have one of those in Marchand.
I totally disagree. I think it's great pickup for Canada
Yeah.
because I mean if you look at what he's done this year, like he's been
He scores goals
he's been great.
because he fights to get to the front of the net, which is smart. But
But you
like again, what are the
but you're
penalties and
taking
minutes of this guy? It's crazy.
well again. I think you're subtracting Sam Bennett and putting Tom Wilson in. Is that really an upgrade?
Sam Bennett knows how to win.
It's tough to see. That's well, Tom Wilson does too. He's got a Stanley Cup,
He doesn't have two
but he doesn't. And he,
coronations.
yeah, well, he doesn't have a Conn Smythe either. No, so
That's true.
but no, I mean, but then again, I also don't think Tom Wilson is the sole reason Sam Bennett's off the team. Like I
No,
was, I was actually quite surprised when they took both Suzuki and Bo Horvat, Canada. I thought they'd take one, but not both.
I think they're worried about the penalty killing.
I think
And I
you're
think
100
they're
percent
worried about
correct.
penalty killing because they brought Tom Wilson with them.
But no. Again, you, what you're saying is very logical. You are 100% correct.
That's what
I
I'm
just
about.
but
Super logical.
I just don't know if it's going to be any worse than what Sam Bennett would have been.
Right.
Like that's just to me. It's again. We're also talking about this January 12th.
Yep.
The tournament doesn't start till February 11th,
Something like that. We're about a month
a month
away.
away.
Yep.
There's going to be injuries, people. With the compressed schedule for the NHL, I can guarantee you there's going to be some injuries. Some of these players that are already selected to these teams, I wish no ill will or hope I hope they all do go, but there's a pretty good chance that a few of them might have to miss the tournament because of injuries. So we're talking about players that were selected now,
There
but
was early worry about Bo Horvat, but it looks like he should be fine.
they're saying that he should be fine.
And one reason maybe they kept Connor Bedard off was the injury and stuff like that. But
I mean, yeah.
I think they got tired, maybe worried about having too much of the same.
I just don't. Player. I just don't think Bedard. Like I even think if he was healthy,
yeah,
I think that he still would have been left off because he just doesn't check the boxes that Doug Armstrong is looking for. And
right.
but where would you put him? Like he would be what, a 13th forward?
I would have him there. I'd have him there. Just too much talent. Like Scheifele is not going to make it. He's top 5 in Canadian scoring this year.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like Scheifele.
With Scheifele, you always have to worry about the defensive zone. That's a stigma that he's had ever since he came into the league. Even if he's gotten better, it's not necessarily untrue.
But isn't that the same case for Bedard?
Maybe, but there's just so much talent.
Yeah,
it's a 2-week tournament. It's not a season.
That's true. That's true. And there's no saying Bedard is not going to make it on the team, depending on injuries.
Yeah, depending on injuries. I think he has to get past Sam Bennett first. But
like I think from a standpoint, from a forward standpoint, Canada is loaded.
Yeah, like Seth Jarvis didn't make the squad either, and he certainly could have. Any other team, like you could see a Canadian B team could medal in the tournament.
They've said that, and like they've shown what the B team would be, and yeah, it would rival probably 10 out of the 12, 9 out of the 12 teams,
and probably 9 out of the 12.
So I mean that's fantastic, but again, it's not the upfront that I worry about for Team Canada.
Mm-hmm.
As we all know, I'm not like the back end. The defense is not bad. It's not great.
They got the best defenseman in the game. Let's be fair. First pairing.
But now also too,
but someone who's comfortable with as well in Taves.
But if Tay's wife is in labor, he ain't going. So if he's not there, really, then Makar is just a one trick pony. Like, because who would you put?
If Taves doesn't play, who would I bring up?
Well, if Taves doesn't play, no. To me, it's clear as day. It's Matthew Schaefer.
It's Schaefer. It's an easy thing.
It has to be.
Yeah.
But who do you put with Makar?
Anybody.
You would put
Anybody?
Petrangelo with him?
No. Would I put Pareko though?
No.
Just somebody bruising because he's going to move the puck. You need someone to stay back.
Yeah, I guess that's what Devon Tays does well is that he's the yin to
Yes.
McCarr's yang.
Yeah. Why he can do so many things
That's
is
right.
because he's got there's an anchor there. There's somebody manning the post.
True
You know what
enough.
I mean?
So yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, like I guess you could put. I don't think you put Petrangelo with him, but you could put. Actually, you could put Doughty with him. I guess.
True Doughty, yep, another veteran guy, but do you want him Doughty to play that many minutes?
I think he can.
Oh well, you know
But again,
he's it's
that's
a little lighter because he doesn't have as many teeth, so
yeah, exactly
more
good point.
aerodynamic that way.
But this is why John Cooper makes the big bucks. He can figure it out.
To coach every 4 years for Canada.
Yeah.
Anything American wise? Are you surprised Adam Fox didn't make the squad? I'm surprised Jason Robertson, I guess,
I
didn't make the
like
team for USA.
JT Miller to me is what the hell is he doing on that team?
Fighting for people,
Absolutely,
maybe.
absolutely god awful. I mean, you know what? If this is a Kachuk thing, shame on them too.
Sure,
Oh, he fought with us. It's like I'm so,
he
but
didn't.
you
He sure didn't want to.
no,
he drew the short straw.
and but I mean, you keep JT Miller on team, but yet you leave a guy like Nick Robertson or Cole Caulfield off. Like to me,
That's
that's a big mistake.
Yep. Yeah. I don't think USA is as strong as I think in their own heads they believe they are. Maybe just just thinking too much about other
No,
stuff.
I
Yeah.
like they are the second most talented team in the Olympics. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I
Yeah.
mean, everything comes down to their goaltending,
And what kind of Austin Matthews they're gonna get? That's
and
another thing.
that's another thing. Like, I mean, obviously, they're like depending on what line combinations they do and all that stuff. I mean, but again, like I still think like defensively and goaltending wise, they are still probably they're right there. They're I think they're better than Canada defensively and goaltending.
Well, goaltending, yeah, I would think so. Even I'm glad
Like
that they did bring in Logan Thompson. You can be a little miffed if you're like a Mackenzie Blackwood or something like that.
well, sure. I mean for the
But
season that he's having, absolutely. But
yeah,
I mean, like I mean, I'm
has to be
sorry.
the next guy up. If there's any goaltending problems, you'd think he's
I'm
going.
I'm still taking Hellebuck over any of those three goaltenders.
Yeah,
Like even if he's not 100%, or playing at 100%, I'm still taking Hellebuck.
and who knows? He may be playing great, and that's just how bad the Jets are doing. It's not like he's giving up goals from like the center ice or anything like that. And he seems to be playing the puck just as well as he was doing last year.
No,
Just
absolutely.
they're getting high danger scoring chance after high danger scoring chance, and it's just too much. Or the Jets do weird things like try and block shots with sticks. Stupid,
Yeah, yeah.
ridiculous.
But yeah, no, I mean, again, it's I don't. Everybody, there's always going to be rights. There's always going to be wrongs. But as of right now, we're a month away from Milan.
Yep.
Things are going to change.
By the time we do our next show, the rosters will be finalized. Like if there's
Oh,
any
they'll have
injury
to be.
problems,
They'll have to be.
yeah,
Yes.
it will be more finalized than maybe the rink
No.
because the locker rooms are still
Oh,
at the studs. They're at the studs. There's no power. There's no electricity in them today.
holy Christ!
It's a
Like,
month.
between that and holes in the ice and
Oh
everything
yeah, that
going
testing with a
on,
big hole in the ice.
oh, it's like like again, like shame on everybody involved
Sure.
when it comes to that. Like you've had what
More than
five,
four.
four more than 4 years to figure it
Yep.
out,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden it's like you just are. It's they just everybody dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Well, shame on the Olympics for not using their usual good judgment.
Oh
You know,
Christ.
they're- you know,
No, it's all
good,
about
ju-
the
good,
oh yeah.
good judgment is what they call their bank account. You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
All right. Well, we've done an hour. I think maybe we should finish this until we talk again next time, February. Ryan, thank you so much
Thank you.
for joining me here on Post Whistle First One. It still has
Oh,
that new. It has that new podcast smell.
see? It's like the new car there. It's got that
Oh,
smell.
yes. Except my kid lives over there and could smell worse than that.
There you go.
You got anything going on besides this? Anything? Well, I know that you
Well,
really
I do.
concentrate on this, but
I
there's something
actually
else that
do.
may be coming up.
I do actually.
Hmm.
I believe it's coming up on the 20th of January.
Ooh,
Mr. Ferris Muthan and I we're bringing back the Fairway,
thank goodness.
the Good Friends Better Rivals channel golf show.
Hmm.
We're going to be recapping the first event of the year, the Sony Open. So that'll be on Tuesday, January 20th. It'll be at 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific. Again, we are going to be recapping the first event of the year, the Sony Open, and hopefully we'll be doing more of those the fairway going forward, and it should be fun because it's winter here, and I love talking golf when there's snow on the ground.
Yes, when you can't actually go do it,
Yeah,
unless you want to go do like the new style of golf where you can
yeah,
run first.
I have my indoor putting and chipping, and that's all I
Ah,
do.
nice. Any you want to save what you think about Bruce Kepka crawling his way back to the PGA or
I think the PGA has a very tough decision ahead of them
grovel,
because
grovel?
if they allow one, there's going to be more.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna make you suffer, Kepka. All right, thanks, but yeah, I can't wait to hear more golf
Oh
talk.
yeah,
I'm
it's
excited. I'm excited. As for me, yeah, we got starting 11. I think I've already brought that up on Tuesdays here, while the Premier League season is going on, and then the World Cup going on this year, so maybe a little bit more, a little more. Uh, World football talk, if you prefer. A couple of things going on post credits. We got Buffy's Rewatchers
oh,
Council
yes,
coming back this Thursday live, 5 Central.
nice.
By the way, Central Time is the only real time that really matters. Also, Angel Rewatchers Council this Friday live, once again at 5. We'll be talking about those things with again Ferris Mathana seems to get around this very
Oh,
network that he helped watch. So there you are. Uh, let's thank you so much for joining us here on Post Whistle. So happy to have it get started again. Maybe we'll have our own little theme by the next time. We'll see. We got a little while to think about that. We'll be back in February, guys. Thanks again, and au revoir.